Okay, so in this video, we'll talk about how asset management work in Field Circle. So currently we are in Calendar. In order to go to asset management module, as you can see in the menu, you go to asset, and here you'll see a couple of things related to the whole module. So you have all the assets listed here. You have function locations. I already have talked about function locations in past videos. Then you have warranties for each asset, and then of course agreements or contracts. So let's go to assets, and you may see that you can see all the assets that are linked to you as an employee. In case if you are managing a team, you can filter from here, and it will show you all the assets that are under your team. So as you can see, there are a couple of options. First is new, second is stored but not in use, and third is something that is in use and has been deployed at customer side. So it could be either customer side or maybe in-house by your organization or business. It could be anything. Now, if you go to any asset, like let's say we go to this asset, we can see all the details related to this asset. So you have all the specifics here. It talks about what category of asset it is or what type of asset it is. Then of course you can categorize assets on multiple criteria, so you can pick the category while creating the asset. Then there's also an option to set up a couple of questions, in order to put some more specifics. You can create these kind of questionnaires. Okay, if an asset has a parent asset, then while creating the asset you can choose the parent asset also, and if it has been assigned to somebody, then that assignee details would be here. So it gives you overall details of the asset. Then we have functional location. So functional location is nothing but the specific location this asset has been installed at. So to give you an example, let's say there's an there's a building, and that building has four sub buildings. So it could be an address where you have four buildings in total, and all those buildings have elevators installed in them. Now the buildings are named A, B, C, and D, and you have this asset named asset A or elevator A that has been installed at building A. So in this case, the service location would be the address of that premise. Okay. If you talk about functional location, then the functional location would be where the asset has been installed. So all elevators have been installed in four buildings. Okay, so the elevator A that belongs to building A. For elevator A, the building A is the functional location. Then of course, if you happen to click here, it would give you sort of an hierarchy of what is the parent account, then where it is based, so on and so forth. Then of course you have the account details, that is the customer. So you can check the details related to the customer here. If you have any images related to the asset, that can be checked here, or otherwise you can drag and drop and upload the images. Now coming to warranties and agreements, we can see this product or this asset has this warranty attached to it. So when you click on warranty, it takes you to the specifics. So we can see that this product has 3 years of warranty. It covers 100% of the product, the start and end date. If there are any other attachments or files related to the warranty, that can be attached here and accessed from here. So this is how warranties can be accessed. You can create multiple categories for warranties, and while creating the asset you can choose what level or type of warranty would be applicable for that asset. Then of course we have agreements. So in agreements can function in multiple ways, but it's more importantly for setting up what kind of contract you have with the customer, what kind of PM or free services are included in the contract and how frequently. So we can see, and of course you have an option to select who would be facilitating this contract. Okay, so it could be vendor driven or otherwise could be driven by you. Now we can see that this agreement is of the duration 180 days. Okay, and you have this could be the frequency of the service that you would provide during that contract duration. So while setting up these contracts or contract categories, you may set it up, and of course other terms and conditions. Now there are a couple of other things that you can take care of while setting up the contract. So for this, for example, this one, we can see that these would be monthly preventive maintenance. Okay, total number of 6 preventive maintenance or inspections are covered under this contract. That would be free. Okay, likewise how many number of jobs or other details are covered, those can be specified. So this is how contracts are assigned to an asset. Lastly, if you have any notes that have been placed on the asset, so you may do that. Otherwise, if there are any documents that have been attached for this asset, that can be uploaded here. Lastly, you have activity logs. So activity logs are nothing but all the historical actions that have been performed for this asset. So since the day this asset was added into the system to till date, whatever actions or status change or updates have taken place for this asset, that would be available. Of course, this cannot be deleted once you have created. Once an action has been taken, it would always be available here. So this is how it works. Of course, you have an option to change it. That means you have an option to edit the asset details from here. So you can go to edit and make various types of updates. So that's it. I mean, primarily this is how assets function. I'll be talking about function locations, warranties, and agreements in next couple of videos. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any question, drop me a message. Thanks for watching.